What's going on, my beautiful people out there in the fragrance world? Welcome to PRSCENTS. My name's Jose. So today I'm going to talk about what could possibly be a rack store find gem. All right, and I like, every now and then just giving you a pile of rack store finds that I do, that I find, and letting you know if they're worth buying and spending $17 on or $13 on, or if not. And I think I found a good one for you guys. I really do. I hate my dog. But anyway, this one is by Murata, and it's called Vamos Intense Gentleman. And Vamos, I have quite a few of their, that line of fragrance. They have one, Vamos Leather, I think it is. That one's so good. If you see Vamos Leather, you should get that one because that's really, really good. This one, is it good or is it not? Stick around. I'll let you know. All right, guys, so like I was saying, Vamos Intense Gentleman. That is the name of the fragrance. This is what it looks like. And I think the presentation is really nice. They've got a few, I've got a few of their fragrances, and they look like this. This particular line looks like this. And this is by a fragrance house called Murata, and I predominantly see them at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burlington, but more TJ Maxx and Marshalls. And I saw this one, and I thought maybe it was like a Givenchy Gentleman kind of clone, or something along those lines. But in doing my research, I found it's not a Givenchy Gentleman clone. So hold on, I'll let you know what it is a clone of, but. Just for starters, this has bergamot, lemon, ginger, lavender, and mint as at the opening. Then it starts to dry down to apple, juniper, cardamom, and geranium. And then at the very, very bottom, as it really gets dry, vanilla, tonka bean, amberwood, and Haitian vetiver. Now, that's a lot of notes. I don't get the mint too much. I sprayed it on my arm. It gets mintier in the mid than in the opening, to me. You definitely get that lemon. You get just a lot of stuff, but you know what you do get? You get an Azzaro Wanted kind of feel. And that's what this is supposed to be inspired by, is Azzaro Wanted. And let me tell you, it gets close. Like not 90 or 100, maybe 75, 80. But it's close. You definitely get that Azzaro Wanted DNA in this fragrance. And for the price you're paying for it, I definitely would say, give it a try. Because if you like Azzaro Wanted, but you don't want to spend the Azzaro Wanted prices, this is not a bad way to go. It actually is, it's surprisingly good. And I think I paid maybe $16.99 for it at Marshalls. So if you see that one, I do recommend you get it if you like the Azzaro Wanted line. Now, it's not as spicy as Azzaro Wanted by night. That always gives me like a spicy cinnamon kind of feel, Christmassy, winter. This definitely would be a fall winter kind of fragrance. Although if you monitor your sprays, you could wear this anytime. I'm actually, since I just smelled it again, I might wear it tomorrow, and it's like 90 degrees here, but I'll monitor my sprays. But yeah, if you guys like Azzaro Wanted, or if you've never smelled it and you kind of want to get a feel for what it smells like, if you see Intense Gentleman, and it won't be in a box, this is what you get. And the cap, again, really, really light, nothing to talk, right home about. The atomizer, haha, that you write home about. That is beautiful. It's like a fire hose, and the scent that comes out of it is so beautiful. But again, you get the ginger, definitely get the ginger. Some of it went in my mouth. I do smell the apple a bit. The juniper, cardamom, geranium. The cardamom gives it a little sweeter kind of feel. The geranium, yeah, it's a little floral as it starts to dry down. And then you get that vetiver, you know, in there. It becomes a little musky, a little woody towards the end, but it always holds that Azaro. It does smell like Azaro Wanted. It really does. I like it. I like it a lot. So this is one that I probably would be using a lot. Again, I would probably use this more in the fall and the winter. I haven't tested too much the longevity on it, or you know, the projection. I may do another video where I kind of tell you guys what it is, but I kind of remember when I wore it the first few times that it lasted on my skin maybe 2 to 4 hours, somewhere around there. But then to me, I always say, well, it's, you know, less than $20. I don't care. I'll just respray and respray a lot. And so I think, you know, if you guys see this, you should really try it, because I think, you know, if you like that Azaro Wanted line, you would be impressed by this. You may not be impressed by the longevity, the sillage, the projection. You know, it may be a little less than what you're expecting. But then again, you know, if you look at something like the Azaro Infrared, Eau de Toilette, I spent a few bucks on that. And it's beautiful, don't get me wrong. But it doesn't last that long on my skin. It doesn't project that great, you know, so the longevity is like really like maybe 3 to 4 hours on my skin, then it becomes a really close skin scent. So does it matter whether you spend 80 or 90 or 100 or $150 on a fragrance, or you spend $17 on a fragrance and it lasts longer than that fragrance? You know, you just have to kind of play it by ear. And again, it's based on your skin. So on my skin, this may last 2 hours. On your skin, it may last 8 hours. So, you know, don't judge things by what a reviewer says, because I could tell you it only lasts 2 hours. And then you purchase it or you put it on your skin and you're like, what is he talking about? It's lasting a long time on my skin. It's based on your chemistry, your pH levels on your skin. You know, a lot of different factors come into play when we're talking about longevity, projection, all of that. So, you know, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't listen to a reviewer when he says it doesn't last long or it's a beast. I've seen reviewers that say this is a beast that lasts 24 hours. Bullshit. Okay, bullshit. It doesn't. It doesn't. There's very few fragrances that do. I do have a couple that I will say last 24 hours, but it's not that they last 24 hours on my skin. It's that they last 24 hours on my clothes, because I spray my clothes as well. And, you know, 24 hours later when I'm home and I haven't put up the clothes yet, or I'm putting them up, you know, I still smell them. So in that regard, yeah. But on my skin, no. And I would challenge anybody who tells me that there is a fragrance that lasts 24 hours on their skin. So yeah. Anyway, but listen, I went on a rant, sorry. But Intense Gentleman by Murata, I think if you see this, give it a shot. If you like Wanted by Night, if you like Wanted, this might hold you, you know, keep you happy for a while until you get the real thing. So that's my review. If you guys like it, please do me a favor. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Blah, blah, blah. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And let me know what you guys think. Do you have this? Do you like it? Have you seen it? And what do you think? Just let me know. And as always, guys, you guys make sure that you be safe, you be loved. I will talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.